Hey y'all, welcome back to the Lips Reaction. I'm Lips, and today we're watching the penultimate episode of the entire season of Game of Thrones. This is season 8, episode 5 of Game of Thrones, and it is titled The Bells. I do think the bells in King's Landing will be a ringing. I am hoping a few bells in some people's heads will be a ringing. I'm nervous. I am nervous. We've been wrapping up some storylines, in my opinion. We've been kind of gearing certain storylines towards a full circle moment, it feels. And I fear the ending of this show. I do. But I am excited. I'm just as excited as I am nervous. So thank you for joining me. If you want the full length reaction, it's over on Patreon. Otherwise, don't forget to like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into it because I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm anxious, ready, nervous to see this episode. I'll see you in there, guys. From Varys himself? Wow. He said the words from his own mouth were that if a handful of people knew, that everyone would know soon. But wow, I didn't think he'd be the one.
She won't eat.
Uh-oh.
I think they're watching me. Her soldiers.
Of course they are.
But you're a kid. That's why you're a spy.
You're worried for them. I admire your empathy.
Aren't you worried for it?
I'm worried for all of us.
There it is.
The gods toss a coin, and the world holds its breath. We both know what she's about to do.
That's her decision to make. She is our queen.
Really?
What do you want?
All I've ever wanted. The right ruler on the Iron Throne. I still don't know how her coin has landed. But I'm quite certain about yours.
Only two sides to a coin. One would think if his has landed right side up.
I don't want it. I never have.
That's precisely it.
I've heard what they say to crowds and seen what they do in the shadows. I have furthered their designs, however horrible. But what I tell you now is true. You will rule wisely and well, while she
is my queen.
Ooh. And that is one thing we love about Jon. He is loyal. He is honorable. He might out Varys, though. Varys do be talking treason loudly.
There's something you need to know.
Someone has betrayed me.
Yes.
What? Tyrion?
Jon Snow.
Really?
Varys.
He knows the truth about Jon.
He does.
But that doesn't matter. It's you.
Because you told him.
Oh, she does not look
You
good.
learned from Sansa.
Like, she still looks beautiful, but she looks like she's not as put together.
As I said, he betrayed me.
Oh.
You spoke to him first. Without coming to me. Without asking my permission.
It was a mistake.
Ooh, wow. He's gonna get Varys killed.
What do you think she hoped to gain?
She trusts me.
Yes, she trusted you to spread secrets.
Ooh, she might not be wrong about that.
And you did not let her down.
So in her mind, everyone's betrayed her.
We wanted what you want, a better world. All of us. Varys as much as anyone.
Varys more than anyone. Varys isn't clouded by a person.
It doesn't matter now.
Doesn't matter now.
She really has not slept. Then she's not going to be thinking clearly. Damn it. Is she gonna kill Varys? Smart. Oh. Please don't do it. Please don't feed him to the dragon. Why did Tyrion do it?
It was me.
I hope I deserve this. Truly, I do. I hope I'm wrong.
Goodbye, old friend.
Lord Varys, I, Daenerys of House Targaryen, first of my name, and mother of dragons, sentence you to die. Dracarys.
He's looking at her differently.
This was all she brought with her when we crossed the narrow sea. Her only possession.
Just melted that chain. Uh-oh. That dragon shot was one of the coolest shots I've ever seen, but I hated it. I hated that moment. Not because it wasn't good. It's like a drama, but ow.
What would happen if you told your sister?
I don't want it, and that's what I told him.
She betrayed your trust. She killed Varys as much as I did.
Okay.
This is a victory for her.
Shut the hell up. Just take
Imagine what
responsibility
happens
for
when
your
people hear the truth about
actions.
you.
I hope you
Far more
take
people in Westeros
responsibility.
love you than love me.
So? And?
I don't have love here.
Okay.
I only have fear.
Yeah. That's your fault.
I love you. And you will always be my queen.
Is that all I am to you? Your queen.
You're also his aunt. He's not. He's. Oh.
All right then.
So it's just enemies?
Let it be fear.
Yikes. Yikes.
They're not your enemies. They're innocents, like the ones you liberated in Marine.
In Marine, the slaves turned on the masters and liberated the city themselves the moment I arrived.
Anyone who resists Cersei will see his family butchered. You can't expect them to be heroes. They're hostages.
They are. In a tyrant's grip, whose fault is that? Mine.
What does it matter whose fault it is?
She's so. Something I think about when, like, Ned Stark was like, if I deal the punishment, then I will deal the crime, right? And she just never dealt her own punishment. She's so removed from that. She thinks that because she's not the one whose hands are killing people, that she's not killing people, but she is. If she's going to be mad at Sansa for the decision she made, then she needs to take a good hard look at the decisions that she makes.
Cersei's followers will abandon her if they know the war is lost. Give them that chance. If the city surrenders, they will ring the bells and raise the gates. Please, if you hear them ringing the bells, call off the attack.
She's gonna say yes, but then she's not gonna do it.
Wait for me outside the city. You'll know when it's time.
Now talk about a loyal follower. Well, him and her have something in common, right? They both love Missandei a whole hell of a lot. So this is now personal for them. It's revenge. It's not vengeance.
Your brother was stopped trying to get past our lines.
What?
It seems he hasn't abandoned your sister after all.
Uh-oh. Where is he?
Next time you fail me will be the last time you fail me.
That's a threat. She said, so let it be fear. That's two men and deep thought about where their alliance is, more than anything I've ever seen in my life.
The rear guard should be here by daybreak.
She wants to attack now.
Daybreak at the earliest.
I need to ask you a favor.
Oh.
You're the greatest smuggler alive, aren't you?
Ooh, his brother.
I'm not gonna like this favor, am I?
Nope. It might be his last.
Hey, yo.
Wow, everyone's here. It's a party.
I'm Arya Stark. I'm going to kill Queen Cersei.
Oh, good.
Think about it. She kills Cersei, the war's over. You might not even die tomorrow.
Yeah, let him through.
Niki Mozon Pradagon Batanaralio. Niki Jalio Pradagon Batanaralio.
See, he never got any better.
Batana,
We speak the common tongue.
I want to be alone with the prisoner.
We have orders to guard the prisoner.
Ordered by whom? The Queen herself?
No.
Wow. Who did order it then?
How did they find you?
His hand.
Cersei once called me the stupidest Lannister.
Well,
You've underestimated her before.
She's going to die. Unless you can convince her to change her course of action.
Difficult to do from here. When have I ever been able to convince Cersei of anything?
no one's ever.
If not for yourself, if not for her, then for every one of the million people in that city.
Cersei, I think, would kill Jaime on sight.
You do care for one innocent. I know you do.
His child.
The child is the reason she'll never give an inch. All the worst thing she's ever done, she's done for her children.
Oh.
It's not impossible that she'll win.
She won't.
That's so true. All the worst things she's ever done, she's done for her children. Huh.
She's even the
The city will fall tomorrow.
She has the Lannister army, she has the Golden
I defended
Company.
the city last time it was attacked. I know it better than anyone. It will fall
Now,
tomorrow.
I suppose I'll die tomorrow, if not before.
Escape. The two of you together.
Him and Cersei escape?
You come out onto a beach at the foot of the keep. A dinghy will be waiting for you.
Oh, wow.
Sail out of the bay. If the winds are kind, you'll make it to Pentos. Start a new life.
It makes sense. I did not see that coming.
Do it. If you don't, you'll never see Cersei again.
She'll never just give up that power. I mean, unless she's really forced to, she'll choose her child's life.
Remember, ring the bells and open the gates.
Your queen will execute you for this.
If Daenerys can make it to the throne
She
without wading through
will.
a river of blood, maybe she'll show mercy to the person who made that possible.
No, I don't think she will.
Tens of thousands of innocent lives. One not particularly innocent dwarf. Seems like a fair trade.
That
If
is-
it weren't for you, I never would have survived my childhood. You were the only one who didn't treat me like a monster. You were all I had.
Who knew Jaime Lannister was one of the best among us all along? I really thought he was going back to kill her, though. Maybe he still is, but definitely didn't think escape and start a new life with Cersei Lannister and your baby unborn child. Very ominous shot of the bell. A bell. That is a very polished army against a very unpolished group of men. And then these three lover boys.
Hear the bells ring, they've surrendered.
He's trying so hard. That's a Hail Mary. I'll start calling it a Tyrion Lannister. The Mountain is such a shadowy, scary, terrifying figure. Oh. That's gonna get them. They're not gonna get in. That sucks. Jaime. Soldier! That gold hand. Oh, take it off and throw it at someone. He didn't get in. That's our Tyrion Lannister move. Look at those like teeth lining her jacket. She's a coming. She doesn't give a flying fuck. There's gonna be so many arrows though. I just don't know how she does this. That sound, I've missed it. It used to invite such joy. Get him. Get him. Get that motherfucker. Or she's a seriously fucker, really. Okay, what's about to happen is going to be tragic and traumatic, but that was a damn cool shot. Too slow. How can we be so calm over here? Like, surely you can. I guess screams don't travel that far. Explosions do. She did say you will know. Oh. Oh. Doesn't feel as good as I thought it would. Actually, I never thought this would feel good. I thought we were always trying to counsel her away from this. I'll give it to him. Vengeance is his. Revenge is his. Woo! Steamrolling them. Dragon rolling them. I guess so far it's just been soldiers. It hasn't been people. We can maybe be a little more. Yay. My fear for so many seasons, so many hours has been that Daenerys would get righteous. That she would confuse the rightful claim to the throne, power, righteousness She would fall into the Targaryen trap.
All we need is one good shot.
The Scorpions have all been destroyed, Your Grace.
All of them?
The Iron Fleet hold Blackwater Bay.
Your Grace, the Iron Fleet is burning. The Golden Company.
Our men will fight harder than sellswords ever could.
Then Dothraki? Then Unsullied?
Keeper's never fallen. It won't fall today.
Famous last words. You have two people in power who are acting kind of very similar. Righteous, unforgiving, unrelenting, overzealous, like they own it, like they deserve it.
Move!
I still stand by thinking that Daenerys deserves the throne to an extent, but her actions of late don't support that. Oh, he wants that bell to ring so badly. I don't think Daenerys will stop. Your problem is not with the people, it is with Cersei. Oh. That's huge. Ring the bells. They've surrendered. Uh-oh. I fear Cersei has a trick up her sleeve still. She can surely hear everyone yelling, ring the bells, right? Like Daenerys can? Oh, this is the real moment. If they have surrendered, Daenerys' true colors show here. I feel sick. What? Why? I get it from the Unsullied. Oh, is Jon gonna die? Why? Why your issues with Cersei? Those are just people, just innocent people. No. Sweet little girl. I'm gonna throw up. What?
Find somewhere to hide.
Just go after what you came here for.
Kingslayer!
Good, you're on.
That's the sound of a city die.
A brutal fight. just gonna let Euron Greyjoy win like that?
Your Grace, it isn't safe here any longer.
Red Keep is the safest place in the city.
Like that. Right. The safest. Time to go, Cersei.
This Holdfast would be a better place to wait out the storm.
The storm. It's not a storm. Let's not lie to her. She's Delulu. She is watching her people burn, her city crumble. That's... Oh. Oh? What? Twisted it really.
I got you.
Yeah, you're on okay. You are so proud of yourself. You've done.
I'm the man who killed Jaime Lannister.
Wow, good for you. He also killed you. These two aren't getting out of here alive.
Go home, go. Doesn't matter, she's dead.
Doesn't matter, Arya wants to do it.
I'm going to kill her.
You think you wanted revenge a long time? I've been after it all my life. It's all I care about.
Then you know not to stop her.
You come with me. You die here.
She already did, though. I still think she killed Arya.
Sandor. Thank you.
Oh, what's wrong about her? Okay. Now just right into the eye.
Sir Gregor, stay by my side.
Oh, no, this is personal. Those red eyes are haunting.
Obey your queen, Sir Gregor.
Seriously said, alright, well, I guess I'm on my own. That's it should be. This is between these two men. Brother to brother. We've been waiting 8 seasons for this. 75 episodes, I think. 75 plus hours of our lives. There we go. It really fucked him up.
That's what you've always been.
Oh, wow. All I need is an ending that befits evil that Cersei is and has been. A little part of me is still like, now you can be the Queen Slayer.
You're hurt.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't it? A little bit. You're gonna die, right? I don't know. Oh, they're gonna die in each other's arms. That's... Woo! I don't think he's gonna die that easily. He's like... He's built different. Yikes. Yep. He's built different. Oh, that guy looked a little bit... He looked a little bit like Gendry. And he said, have you seen my wife? Holy... The ash falling out of the sky. really eating with the transitions today. Oh. They were stronger together.
Take my hand! Take my hand! Get up! Get up!
Wow. Oh. Yes! That just... He has no weak point? Ah! 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 Not again! Not again, not again, not again! Oh! We kind of showed you the weak spot, and then you were like, bet. That is so dark. His eyes are so dark. Oh, it just... Oh. That's a good metaphor for hate. Hate is like taking a sip of poison and expecting the other person to die. Yikes. We've activated the explosions again. But like I said, the whole thing, we're all burning down. We're all exploding. It's... And somewhere, a baby is born. And that's... Brienne. Brienne's pregnant. That's what it'll be. Winterfell. Brienne pregnant. Baby born. The next heir. A Lannister. That's bad. Oh, she is. A fighter to her core. The bell. They surrendered.
You have to keep moving. We can't go out there. Follow me!
That bell ringing again. At least I think it was about... Why are we killing innocent people? It really, like, I've been feeling really helpless, but I did lose the connection that... It did make me lose the connection that this is... All of this destruction, all of this death of this senseless death of innocent people is because of Daenerys. That's... It sucks. It does. I don't feel bad. And yet, it still sucks. I don't feel bad for Cersei, but I feel bad for the love. I feel bad for the plot. If Jaime really was coming here because he just still loved her.
I want our baby to live. I want our baby to live.
And this is how the whole fucking thing started, because there was a baby that was born and lived in a similar scenario to this.
I don't want to die. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this.
Look me in the eye.
Game of Lions.
Look at me! Just look at me. Nothing else matters.
No.
Only us.
I had his back so much. I let him fucking fool me. I let myself think. I let myself think there was a possibility he was gonna come and he was gonna stab her and do it right to her face. But no. Is that John? You're just gonna let Cersei and Jaime die in each other's arms and then give Arya a white horse? Right out of here to freedom? Oh, she's just quite the horse whisperer. Because that horse has gotta be freaking out. She's strong. Hmm. In terms of fighting scenes, it was better than The Long Night. In terms of how I feel emotionally, it's almost everything I didn't want. At the top of that list is I did not want Daenerys to stoop to that level. I think it goes against almost everything she's ever stood for. I get the loss that she's been through, losing Jorah, losing Mormont, losing Missandei, losing not one, but 2 dragons. One specifically losing the one dragon to Cersei specifically, and technicality. Losing love and losing respect. She lost a lot. She did. And she really infinity down on Then Let It Be Fear. But it's such a 180 from who she is. And maybe not so much, right? I think we've seen signs of this kind of power within her, mirrored and reflected in other parts of the show. And obviously they make a big point to bring up the history of the Targaryens and her father, and when you flip when a Targaryen is born, you flip a coin and you hold your breath. Well, a lot of people are no longer holding their breath because they are dead. Very dead. Capital D, dead. That's heartbreaking. It's actually really gut-punching and gut-wrenching and nauseating. Daenerys was one of my favorite characters. I think I'll be interested to see the final episode. I'll be interested to continue my watching through, like in a full second time. I'll be interested to dive into her character more in a little side project that I'm starting soon. But I am unwell. That was upsetting. I'm not a fan. And not that's not me saying I'm not a fan of this episode. There are many parts of this episode that I think were really well shot, really well done. One other thing that I did not want to happen was I did not want Jaime and Cersei to die in each other's arms. I think for some, I mean, maybe that's like this romantic thing, but I just can't help thinking about Brienne. I can't help thinking about the fact that he left, and I had this like, and just like still having this feeling that like he wouldn't let me down, that I didn't go from despising Jaime and being so untrusting of him to having his back and being one of my favorite characters to running right back into Cersei's arms. And there's really nothing worse that you could do. Really nothing worse that you could do. That was too good of a death for her. Too good of a death for her. I'm assuming that they're dead. So we've got one more episode, so maybe they're alive. I think it doesn't go over my head that there's a parallel here to the start of the Lannister ruling and the birth of Daenerys. And in that being that she was born and kind of taken away and hidden across the sea. And I don't know, I could very well see Jaime and Cersei being alive, the baby still being alive somehow, who knows how, them getting on that boat and sailing away. And kind of being right back where we started. And a forever cyclical war of Tyrians and Lannister, not Tyrians, Targaryens and Lannisters. I would not like that if that happened. That would not feel right. It would feel too nice. Too nice. Arya continued to be like a super strong character. I think it's very interesting. She tried to have camaraderie. She tried to join people. She tried to save people, and it just kind of ended up poorly for everyone around her. She very much is a lone wolf, which is very interesting because we harken back to that line that like alone the direwolves, the Starks, are weak, but together as a pack, they're really strong. But Arya seems to be an outlier there. I think at the end we saw a burnt the sword Longclaw, I think it is, that Jon has. Jon's sword. I think we saw the head of it burnt to a crisp on a body. There is still a little bit of a sweet summer child in me that is thinking maybe it's not Jon. Maybe it's not Jon. I can't remember the last scene we saw with Jon, so I am holding out hope for that. You could still say there's a little bit of sweet summer child left in me, but literally the tiniest bit. Like, you see how much wine is in my wine glass? Like, not even worth a sip. That's about as much hope as I have. That's about as much hope as I have in this moment. So, let's not hold our breath for that. There were some kind of good moments, I guess. Not really. Not really. Once Daenerys did what she did, I kind of shut down. Like, not in how I participated in it, but I just spent so much time supporting her and fearing this, and it just kind of really sucks to see your worst fears come to life. So a good thing, I guess, that happened, a very like it felt right, was the Hound in the mountain. That fight felt right. I think that what I presume to be the death of the both of them felt right. I think the white horse for Arya feels a little bit cheesy, but I'm not really gonna hold that against them. I think on a second watch through, this whole episode will feel different. I think like sound wise, this episode was done really well. I think visually this episode was done. There were some moments that were stunning. There were some moments that took my breath away for sure, visually. And we just have the finale. And I'm nervous. I'm more nervous now than ever. So thank you for joining me for season 8, episode 5, The Bell. The bells did ring, and surrender was not had. That really sucks. It really, really, really sucks. It's not a good feeling. Not a good feeling at all. I'll see you in the finale. As always, if you want full-length reactions, are over on Patreon. They drop earlier than over here on YouTube. So if you've made it this far, I don't blame you if you just wait for the edited finale episode to come out. Otherwise, here we are starting House of the Dragon next though. So House of the Dragon is presumably already started over there. Not presumably, it's already started over there. But yeah, so that's in Patreon. And if you're watching here on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you in the finale.